There's like a huge amount of grief behind that, right? And anger, but there's a huge amount of grief.
Oh, a ton. Yeah, for sure. That's that anger piece too. But like how much, like where you have to completely hide your identity because it's not safe to be you. And then you have to keep stuffing that anger inside every time you see someone who's like, almost like you can feel that I did get more accepted if I wore my hair a certain way.
If you're blonde and
if I, you
white,
know,
yeah.
Or like if I didn't do, or comparative to maybe my family member who was still wearing traditional clothes versus how I'd be treated. And so it's like, oh, you see, look, it does work. You are more loved if you assimilate. My dad moved to Canada and cut it off to fit in. So did all my uncles and everything too. And I just asked them this past week, and I'm like, hey, did you guys have like did you guys want to cut your hair when you came here? Like, what was that story like? And I think they're kind of like surprised with my asking. They're like, what do you mean you had to? Mm-hmm. Like, and my dad's story, he came around, he was in Montreal when he first got to Canada, and he had a turban when he first got here for a couple of weeks or something. And he was walking down the street, and there's this little kid who was like, Mom, is that man? He's wearing a really big bandage on his head. It's all wrapped up. Is he okay? Okay, it's got a really bad wound on his head. Which is actually kind of cute, but it's so cute. But I remember Dad, he shared that story again last week, and he's like, you know what, this kid, I don't know. Then I felt uncomfortable, and I was like, I don't want to scare these kids or whatever it was. Yeah. He took it off and cut his hair, and it's just interesting how many people have done that, changed the way they look so they don't get attacked.